Matchings. When you start matchings, you need to check the question carefully for the initial matching. Make sure you get that right and then highlight it on the diagram. You must write your initial alternating path. You need the single lines for something that's unmatched, double lines for matched. You must start with an unmatched and end with an unmatched on the opposite side. Once you've got your alternating path and you've got to a breakthrough, you must write the phrase change status, and also you need to write the new alternating path where you've swapped the single lines for double lines. Those 3 lines are essential. Once you've got your new matching, you need to then make sure that you record. It will always ask you to say record your new matching, write down your new matching. So A is now matched to 1. Write down all the letters or numbers that are on the left hand side to make sure that you've got everyone in. So A is now in 1, B is now matched to 2, C is now matched to 3. Check D, check it to the initial matching. Was it matched originally? If it was matched originally, it will stay matched to wherever it was. Check E, was that matched originally? Has that changed? If it wasn't matched, just record that it was unmatched, and then check F so that you make sure that you've got all of the vertices and you've recorded clearly where they're matched. You may need to repeat the algorithm more than once. Usually you will. Now, if you're repeating the algorithm more than once, you'll need a new diagram with all the lines on. There tends to only be one diagram in the answer booklet, so use the one in the question paper if you need to, or use double highlighter with a light highlighter and a dark highlighter for the second one. Much better though to use a new fresh diagram from the question paper. There are a number of definitions that you need to learn. These are the definitions that might come up on a matchings question. So a path is a finite sequence of edges such that the end vertex of one edge is the start vertex of the next edge, and in which no vertex appears more than once. All of these definitions are on the definition sheet. Print them out, learn them. The other definitions you might need for matchings are the following. An alternating path is a path which you've already learnt the definition from. It's a path from an unmatched vertex in one to an unmatched vertex in the other set, which alternatively uses arcs which are in and not in the matching. You need to learn the definition of a bipartite graph. So a bipartite graph consists of 2 sets of vertices x and y, where the edges join vertices in one set to vertices in the other set only, not vertices within a set. There's definitions for matching. A matching is a one-to-one pairing of some elements of one set with elements of the other set. A complete matching is where every member of one set is paired with a single member of the other set, and there are no unmatched vertices. And a complete matching can only be obtained if the number of vertices in each set are equal. A maximal matching is where the number of edges is as large as possible without necessarily pairing all vertices. And each time you apply the maximum matching algorithm, you would increase the number of match pairs by 1 only. So you could get a question that says, explain why you have to use the maximum matching algorithm twice, and that would be because there were 2 unmatched people with 2 unmatched jobs, but it would be there are 2 unmatched because you increase the number of match pairs by 1 each time you apply it. A very common question in matching questions is to explain why a complete matching is not possible. So you need to refer specifically to the letters or the numbers. You cannot give just a general explanation. You've got to refer to the example they give you. To identify where the issues are and where it's not possible to match, look for vertices with few edges and sort of trace those paths, and then you should be able to spot where you've got, say, 3 things matched to just 2 activities. So the sentence you need to write goes something like this. There are 3 people, and name them, who all would need to be connected to 2 jobs only. Make sure that you've recorded that all 3 people need to be connected to 2 jobs only. Make sure you use the word only. Name the jobs as well. So there are 3 people who would all need to be connected to 2 jobs, or you might have there are 2 people who would need to be connected to 1 job only. Make sure you name them and then sum up by saying, so one of A, B and C would need to be unmatched.